wake up in the morning and I got nowhere to go. I'm hungry for a lizard, so I had to eat a crow. So I just too sexy like to make it in the snow. I'm going back to sleep now and I had to bring the crow. And I spill out from the bottle all the things I know. And I never get for bunches now, so say bye-bye to crow. The needle in the thimble, the ribbon in the bow. And the art of love is simple, just wrap it up and crow. The beauty and the monster, the firefly and glow. The butterfly defeated in this battle with the crow. Beneath the yellow moon, the bird's blood red from a gold cocoon. Searching the world for his butterfly, and she shed black tears from a deep blue sky. With red mascara and an eyelash wish, and the teeth so deep with the venomous kiss. He got bit by a spider with the long brown hair. He takes a long leg, body shaped like a barrel, and he's like underwear where the poem blue. Butterfly kiss and the love brand new. Twisted up quick in the cold wide web, and it rained down blood on his furry blue head. The yellow bubbler spit in the long last breath. He clung to the depth of her silver breast. That was a big blue spider with the butterflies so beautiful to look at, but so deadly when he stings. Blankets.
Not doing heavy blankets.
I know.
This one's called 10 Steps to Being a Loser.
10 steps. I only needed 5.
Well,
one of them me.
Your bottle and your gun, cause everyone who loves you left you in this long. Step 2, you know your life is through. When the man in the gutter was half as drunk as you. Step 3, get down onto your knees and pray unto a Lord who was lucky that I waved. Step 4, you can't take it anymore. The girl you once loved has became no more. Step 5, forget that you're alive and look into the bottle as a reason to survive. Step 6, you're always throwing bricks with your back against the wall and trying to get a fix. Step 7, things don't always work out. Move on to the next step quickly. Step 8, you always stay up late. And all the things you used to love, now you hate. Step 9, commit 1,000 crimes. For the end of the day, you've done to is yours and it is mine. Step 10, never finish anything. Cause I drink like a pirate and I fuck like a rabbit. It's a real bad habit and I've never been known to be kind. I'm known to be selfish and I don't mind. And I'm sick in the morning, sick in the night. I move quick in the daytime and I'm up to the right. And I don't believe in problems that the bottle won't solve. And the world stands still and it doesn't revolve. My girlfriend's a whore, my best friend's a drunk. And he fights like a bitch and he fights like a punk. My words are deceiving and I don't believe in magic. I believe in happy endings when the endings are tragic. I counted what I own, got to 2.5. I only wanted one, so I threw the others back. And I drink like a pirate, I shoot like a dog. You can find me in the evening, I'll be waiting in the bar. And I drink like a pirate, it's the only way to live. And excuses begin when you got nothing to give. Because I drink like a pirate, I cry like a baby. Alone in this world and I'm bound to go crazy. Me and my bottle and me. Together both in a perfect misery. I drink like a pirate and I'm open to chance. It's hard to find love when you're obsessed with romance. And I live in a hole, down in the dirt. I'm lost all control, I'm surrounded by earth. I'm down for suggestions, does anyone know? If a guy like me can get a quality blow, can somebody help me, does anyone care? It's hard to find religions, only demons will share. I'm alone in the night, I sleep with a Bible, hold on to it tight, to assure my survival. And I drink like a pirate, I fuck like a rabbit, and I cry like a baby, it's a real bad habit. I drink like a pirate, I fuck like a rabbit, and I cry like a baby, it's a real bad habit. And I drink like a pirate, I fuck like a rabbit, and I cry like a baby, it's a real bad habit.
like a man. Yeah, he's less like a man. He's less like a man. Less like a man. You know, he's less like a man, he's more like a little boy. A little less like a gun and more like a children's toy. He's less like the naked, more like the clothed. A little less like the sacred, more like the exposed. He's less like a mortal, more like the walking dead. And he's not quite a rainbow, more like the color red. He's less like ambition and more like a sleeping gown. A little less like when you wear it and more like when you tear it down. He's less like the magician, more of an illusion. He's not quite a guess, he's more of an intrusion. He's less like a sword, more like a rusty knife. Less like the beginning and more like when you end your life. And he's not quite like the iron, more like a piece of wood. A little less I think I can, more like I don't think I could. He's less like the forgiven, more like the departed. He's less like the loved and more like the brokenhearted. And he's less like Joan of Arc and more like those who burned her and is weakened in the dark and he cannot see with ember. He's less like a man, less like a man. He's less like a man, less like a man. Do you believe in murder? The thought is quite a thrill. We'll spend the night together and decide who we should kill. And we'll open up their memories and spill out all their brains. And we'll tear apart their broken hearts and tie them up in chains. Your fingers are a weapon and they cut apart the mind. And you're searching for a victim, but a good man's hard to find. I chewed you into pieces, I spat you at the ground. And now you're only body parts, how do you walk around? How do you walk around when you know what you have done? You killed off far too many when you should have chose just one. And the strangers gather near you, they wish to take you home. But it would be wise of them to fear you, but they fear to be alone. You're such a violent weapon, you're clawing at the flesh. And you've murdered all your lovers, they were smothered in your breath. Now the end is coming, it's laid out with your man. You used to be a body, but now you're just a hand. And now I'm less like a man, straight up less like a man. I'm less like the man, thanks to you, I'm less like a man. Penis and balls
In your face!
No, I'm less like a man, I got penis and balls in my face.
Face!
Face.
Bible tightly while your suicide is done. You dreamt of the night of the razor and the gun, the sharp and steady hand, the finger on the squeeze, and you forgot who you were praying to when you were down on your knees. And the ocean doesn't matter, the night that does the earth, the trees will be your blankets when you're lying in the dirt. The rivers won't flow. Can't see them running, and death will never know you're here. Don't tell them that you're coming. The animals are gentler on the other side of town. You remember why you came here when you see the others down. Grip into the light when the darkness starts to fall, and you have to face your fright. When the fear begins to call, you can feel the puncture of the needle and the sword. You can see the sunset rising when you're standing with the Lord. All the tears roll down your spine like an angel on your back, and you're screaming out your mind. You've forgotten where you're at, but everything is clear, transparent to the eyes. Everything you see through you and I. And you're screaming for an answer, and you cannot find out why. You cannot quite remember why you had to die. You're screaming in a corner while your body's on the run. And it's only fair I warn you of the razor and the gun. It's only fair I warn you of the razor and the gun. I thought I fucking told you of the razor and the gun. I motherfucking told you of the razor and the gun. Motherfucking razor and the gun. And the penis. I do most of my writing in a dark room where thoughts consume, using metal bristles from a whisk broom, gouging letters inside of my skin, maybe they'll form words from my subconscious within. I write things from the heart deep. I write things I would never dare to do or speak. I'm constantly nauseous, constantly growing weak. I take bites out of my body for nutrition.
And I scream the style of kamikaze, but nobody wants to listen because I'm overwhelmed by the feelings that I feel I'll never find. It's probably all the strychnine that I need before my time. It might be the fact that I crossed the road before I had a chance to look. The road that was crooked as a crook.
Driving me crazy and my buttercup won't be a peanut mountain. Everything and diamond ringing all of my love. An angel spinning and butterfly. My whole sweet cookie with a good bite. Cookie and sugar and something sweet. A chunk of peanut butter that's smooth to me. A chicken and dumpling, thighs and legs. You got to eat them in the morning to start your days. All of that in a bag of chips. And a wiggle in the walk and a swing in the hips. Now I'm tasting it yummy with nutrition for all. But I don't show it in enough for naming y'all. The smooth old whiskey ain't so sweet. It's a chocolate, caramel, coconut treat. Lovely, graceful, amazing sound. Feel like a ballerina when you walk in the air. Now 7 soda, champagne bubble. Popped up cork and cause some trouble. Now cherry pop, peaches and nectarines. I'll feed you grapes in my birthday suit. I'll feed you grapes in my birthday suit. I'll feed you grapes in my birthday suit. Your butterscotch skin, the blueberry eyes, and your sparkling apple cider with your buttery thighs. Lady, little girl, you taste so fine. You're a delicate pasta with the fine wine. Fruits of loin like peach and cherry. A watermelon, dew melon, huckleberry. A lust for treats and the treats of lust. It's the finest feast of a rhubarb bust. Vanilla creamy nougat when it comes inside, and it's bloody ooey gooey when it comes outside. Encased in gold ceramic base, I hoisted on a pedestal right on my face. It doesn't matter where or when, but it tastes so right. A midnight snack or afternoon delight. Lady, little girl, my sour candy coated dynamite. I'll feed you grapes in my birthday suit. I'll pee in Cheerios, pee in your butt.
I just want to say I'm ready for this one, Brian Wise.
That was actually Andy. I'm Brian Wise. Don't listen to him.
Here we go now. You know you've all heard that they tell you to write about the things you know. Been said for years, over many beers. Many people tell everybody else to fucking write about the things they know. So write about the things you know, they say. That's why I write about the blue and how it slowly turns to gray. I write about the moon and how it haunts me every day. That's why I write about the bird who's too weak to fly away. That's why I write about the one that got away. Alright. Well, I'm cloudy and I'm curious like a monkey in the fog. And all women make me furious like a stepped on rabbit dog. I drink a lot of anything, and I shun a lot of handshakes. I don't like the way that people move like a bridge about to break. And I'm haunted by a love song, and I think it's one I wrote. And I tell you that it's pretty good, but I don't like to boast. So if you want to know a broken heart, then you can call me up sometime. I'm sure you've got your stories, and they're just as good as mine. So I write about the women and the bodies that they use. And I write about my best friend that I abuse. I write about the pleasure, and I write about the pain, and live. Ashes to ashes, everybody will fall down like a razor in the mattress of a satin painted clown. And bones are made for breaking, and tears are meant to dry. That's why the face is cracking on the skin around your eyes. Cause everything is porcelain, damaged like a doll. We could use a little makeup, well there ain't no face at all. So write about the things you know they say. So why write about the blue and how it slowly turns to gray? Try faster.
Whatever.
Go with it.